I'm gonna get back when I feel like, when I feel like, when I feel like, when I feel get back when I feel like.
Dan, great to have you here on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. What are some of your first memories of cricket?
First memories of cricket growing up sort of in London, South London, and my old man taking me to the local cricket club and throwing me in and saying, right, I'll see you in an hour and a half. At about 9 years old, and then sort of moved on from there.
What was the name of the club?
Banstead Cricket Club. It's produced a few good cricketers in its time, me not being one of them, unfortunately. But no, we're a really close group growing up and going through it, and sort of 7 or 8 of us are still really good friends. We still manage to get a golf holiday in once a year, which is quite nice.
Great. And then did you play cricket at school as well?
Yeah, played cricket at school, went to a state school, so a little bit of cricket there, so played most of my cricket at a club, and then played at university as well.
Yeah, right. Fantastic. And what got you into coaching?
Good question, really. I started doing it when I was at school, sort of when I was sort of 15, 16, helping the younger guys, and sort of really enjoyed it. I then did a degree in coaching and then managed to get a job working in London selling sports hospitality, which I absolutely hated, and saw a job offer in Argentina. So I thought, right, might as well. So signed a contract in Argentina for 4 months and left 5 years later. Yeah, so it was a bit
Wow.
of a change.
So in Buenos Aires?
In Buenos Aires, yeah, in Buenos Aires. So I worked at Belgrano Athletic Club for 4 months, then worked at Robert Gordon's College as head of cricket there, and then I was head of cricket Argentina for 4.5 years.
Wow, fantastic, yeah. How does cricket in Argentina or cricket in Europe differ from cricket in South America?
It's different, it's challenging in South America. There's a lot of really great people doing really great things, but obviously just the exposure isn't there. I really enjoyed my time. I learned a lot. The players, if you compare, I always say this, if you compare your local 6-year-old Argentine to a 6-year-old Scottish person or someone from wherever, England, the Argentines' levels of sport are elite. They run around, they catch, they throw, they live outside, whereas in the UK we're a little bit different.
Can you give a shout out to some of the people in Argentinian cricket that are doing great things
quite
today?
a few. Esteban McDermott, Billy was there for a long time when I was there. Hernan Fennell did loads of coaching. There's a really great team of really, really lovely human beings primarily, and then the dedication, the time they give to Argentine cricket is brilliant. You can see now they've got really strong men's and women's teams coming through. The development pathway is really getting there. One of the guys, Pedro Baron, has just been invited to go and play in Bermuda in their local competition. So, fantastic. First ever cricketer to go away. And
in Brazil, there's female cricketers that have contracts.
Yes,
right?
yeah, definitely. So I was there in Argentina, and obviously the Argentinians and Brazilians aren't the best of friends, but on the cricket field they are, which is nice to see. So they really sort of pushed ahead with their women's program. So Matt Featherston runs it there, and he's done an incredible job. We had the South American Championship there every year, and would fly into Sao Paulo, then drive 4 hours into the middle of the Amazon to this random city with 100,000 people, and cricket was their number one sport. Because Matt Featherston, who played a bit of cricket in Kent, married a Brazilian from that town and set up cricket. It was amazing.
And cricket in Argentina or Brazil, are they being played in Spanish and Portuguese, or is it still an English-speaking sport?
It's mostly, in Argentina it was Spanish. There wasn't a huge amount of expats in the national team. When I was coaching, we had 2 or 3. So there's a lot of 2nd and 3rd generation Argentines. The Brazilians are slightly different. They've got slightly more expat community than down in Buenos Aires.
Okay, incredible. And you speak Spanish?
Sí, más o menos. So my wife is actually Argentine. So in Argentina I met her and brought her back to live in Scotland with me. So we only speak in Spanish when I've done something wrong.
Really?
So, yeah.
Do you have children?
Yeah, just got a 5-month-old. So
So the 5-month-old is not speaking Spanish yet, but
no,
will.
But she will do. She's probably much better at Spanish than me by the time she's 2 or 3, I would have thought.
Fantastic. Hey, incredible. So what took you back to Scotland? So it was from Argentina straight to Scotland?
Yeah, Argentina straight to Scotland. So I sort of said to myself, well, I signed a 4-month contract in Argentina and thought that'll do, and then go back, but loved it so much and really learnt loads there. But after about 5 years, it was probably time to move a bit closer to home. And saw a job advertised for the University of Aberdeen. So I'm a full-time lecturer there and do a bit of cricket on the side. But they're really good, the university, in that during the university term, although this is the middle of university term, usually they're sort of summertime, they let me go off and do my coaching and enjoy that sort of side of it. It brings the sort of that learning back to the classroom.
Yeah, right. Did you go to Iguazu, the waterfalls, when you were in Argentina?
I did, yeah.
It was just a memory that came to me. It was unbelievable.
Phenomenal place. Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, there's so many things to do in Argentina. We went back at Christmas, me and my wife, and went to the wine region and everything. It was, it's an incredible place.
Yeah, well, South America is a place that's built for cricket with the weather that they've got, lots of flat land, and lots of land. Long live cricket in South America.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I'd love to go back at some point and do a bit of coaching and help out. And obviously, we're going to have ties there because my wife's there, and always nice to go back for a nice glass of wine and a steak.
Yeah. And Cricket Scotland, how are the boys going? Have they had a great season?
Yes, it's been a good season for the men. The women have also done really well. The men qualified for the T20 World Cup, which is in July next year in India, which is great for them. They came close to qualifying for the 50 over competition, but somehow the Dutch managed to pull it right under our feet at the last minute. But no, really good, really positive things moving forward.
So T20 is the focus in Scottish club cricket?
No, club cricket is 50 overs. 50 overs on grass. It's sometimes you get your 50 overs in with the weather, and then sometimes you don't. But no, the summer's been pretty good. We've had a decent Scotland Day and Performance Academy programme as well, so the guys are getting a lot of cricket out with Scotland, which is important.
And they're moving into the winter months now. The tours going away, or do you have indoor centres where you can train? Yeah,
a bit of both. So I'm under 19 head coach as well. We managed to qualify for the World Cup, so we're going to Sri Lanka in January, which will be brilliant. We've actually got a few of the guys here playing with us today to gain a bit of experience of proper cricket under lights and things like that. So yeah, the under-19s are going away in January. I know the men will have some stuff between now. I think the women are also travelling today to Spain, to Desert Springs to play Ireland. So yeah, lots going on.
Of course, fantastic. Yeah, are you still playing yourself?
I've retired. I played a lot in Argentina and sort of found it hard to find that balance between a hobby and work. And I thought in Scotland I'd need a day off during the week. Yeah.
And T10 as a format, how's your coaching changed?
It's a challenge. It really is a challenge. I like to let players lead and let them come up with the solutions. They're the guys playing it, they're the ones on the field, which works to an extent, but if they're learning a bit too slowly, sometimes you have to jump in and maybe give them a little nudge in the right direction. We've seen from today, the first two games we really struggled. We didn't really know what to do. We've only got 4 or 5 guys that played last year. We've got quite a few young guys, so it's just a completely different format. It's completely different cricket, which is a really great challenge for the guys. So yeah, hopefully we're moving towards playing T10 cricket.
Yeah, I think that for the batting technique, just the shapes you get into are different from a 50 over game to a T10.
Yeah.
You know, getting into a position where you can put the ball where you want to is something that you need to learn on your feet really fast.
It is. I tell them not to be so pretty. They're really pretty cover drives and things like that, but that scores you 1. You need to be ugly and hit it over cow corner for 6.
Who would have thought that scoring a 1 is bad?
Exactly, yeah, and a really pretty looking 1.
The back footed punch to the cover boundary for 1.
Yeah,
it was perfect cricket.
Exactly,
in the old
not
days.
Anymore.
It's tricky. No, there's been some fantastic hitting that's gone on from your boys so far. I think how do you approach your spin to your medium pace as well?
Yeah, bowling wise, we're just still trying to work out where's best to bowl. We're thinking of sort of maybe going a little bit wider, see if we can do that, so to get it out of the arc, the hitting arc. But yeah, it's a lot of out you go, learn, make the decisions on the job. Mackenzie Jones, who's opened the bowling for us, he's under 19, so it's a really big experience for him to bowl in this competition where you miss your length by 6 inches and it goes for 6, whereas in Scotland you can miss by maybe 2 foot and you're all right because the wickets are slightly different and the intent's slightly different.
Yeah, but the whole organisation must be so excited about the T20 World Cup next year.
They really are. It should be a really good competition. The team's really mature, which is great. There's lots of batting options and bowling options and spin options. So yeah, really looking forward to that challenge.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Dan, it's been great to have you on the studio. Fascinating to hear your experience in South America.
Yeah.
And
thank you very much for your time.
Wonderful for there. And thanks again. Good luck for the coming months.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan.